Turn your camera on, Team Money.
What's going on?
Not much, just living the dream. Living the dream.
What are we talking about today? Our standards.
We're talking, yeah, let's get into it. You're single, right? You're single.
I am absolutely, absolutely.
So tell me,
Uh,
so tell me what requirements and preferences you have for a man.
my requirement is that he is a God-fearing man, and he stands on that. I trust and believe in God.
How many single black men in your church?
No, maybe one or two.
There's a reason for that, T Money.
Actually, no. There's a reason. It's a small church.
I don't care if the church is big. Black men have stopped going to church.
And the going to church, meaning the fellowship, the worship, he and I can figure that part out.
Two or
You
three are
know,
gathered.
yeah, we can figure that part out. I'm not saying you have to be rooted and grounded to the extent in which I was, because I grew up in this. I ain't new to this. I grew up in it.
I grew up
You know,
Pentecostal, so I grew up in church. I was in church almost every day.
yeah, I
Monday,
feel you. I've been there
Monday,
with you,
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We were off Saturday, and then we had two services to make up for that on Sunday.
and used to have the food in the trunk. Yeah, I
Yep.
understand.
So, so he got to be God fearing. What else?
um, he has to be a working man. And a
He has to
working
have
man.
a job. He has to have a job. Does he need to make any specific amount of money?
No, I don't necessarily say that, but I think you need to be on my level.
What's your level?
I make pretty good money.
What's pretty good money? I don't know what that is.
I'm in the six figures.
Okay, so only 1% of black men making the six figures. So you might have to take somebody that is under six figures. Is that okay?
That's okay. That's okay.
All
As
right.
long as he knows what he's doing financially. Yes.
Okay. And is it okay if he's Muslim?
That's unequal.
They believe in Allah. They believe in God.
We'll say okay for now, because the conversation that we have, then I can decide from there.
He pray more than you. He pray 5 times a day.
How you figure he pray what?
Because
Okay.
that's one of the requirements of the Muslim faith.
I mean, it's a requirement. It doesn't necessarily mean that someone is doing it.
And he fasts from sun up to sundown during Ramadan.
Okay.
They're very devout people. I can tell you that.
They're devout. I mean, and I agree with that. And there's been some, change in the mindset about Muslim men for me here lately. But like I say, it'll be a conversation that we can have.
So
You
let me
know,
ask you a question then. Do you have any other requirements like a height requirement, weight requirement,
it's
looks
not
requirement?
necessarily a requirement, but I do like over 6 foot men. I do.
All right.
Yes.
Does his eggplant need to be over a certain length?
And he need to have something. He need to be working with something. I was listening to the itty bitty penis conversation.
So
Uh,
you want 666. You want six. You want six.
no, I don't want
Hold on,
six
hold
six.
on, hold on. You want 6 feet tall, six figures, and over 6 inches.
No, but if you're saying it in a way, I didn't say it was a requirement to be over 6 foot, but I do like 6 foot men, and that's what I mainly dated.
But that's what
So
you're attracted to. It's okay to say what your preference is.
okay, it's a preference.
Okay. So, how many of those type of men have you had serious relationships with in the last 2 years?
I've been by myself in the last 2 years because of one of those men.
Okay. He cheated on you?
Um, he claims no, but there were other things wrong with our relationship.
Okay. Did he want to marry you?
Yes.
So you turned down the proposal.
You don't want to be married to someone who thinks that it's okay for him to live in one state and I live in another.
Well, how long had you guys been together before it was a decision about moving?
We've been together off and on for a very long time. But I'll say all in all, we put in about 7 years off and on. And that last year, we started really talking about what we're going to do as far as where we live and things like that.
I don't know how old are you? I don't know what that
I'm
means.
49.
You're 49. So y'all started dating when you was like 41, 42, something like that.
Yeah, but we met when we were younger.
Okay.
Younger.
So you knew him from back in the day.
Yes.
Okay. So are you dating now or you're not?
No. I haven't been dating. I've been, actively kind of, putting out there, hey, I'm single, type thing, but no dates. I've been asked on a couple of dates.
But why, did you not go?
No, I just there was an issue. I asked what was he asking for basically as far as this asking me on a date, or do you want to go have coffee, dinner? What is it that you want to do? And he seemed
Hold on
to
a second.
be really pushing.
Hey, out of town, you got to get on the screen, man. I'm not going to sit up here and look at a picture of a man with his shirt off, brother.
Oh.
You were saying that you were invited on 2 dates. Did you not go?
No, we haven't gone yet. I'll just say that.
Why not? Why not?
I don't know.
You
I put my toe out there, but I'm like,
you're scared, ain't you? You're scared.
Yeah, a little bit, yes.
You're a woman of God. You're not supposed to be scared.
That's true. That's true. But men it's been a road.
You better put on the full armor of God and some heels and go out there and date.
That's true. That's true.
See, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something about fear. And this is something I learned in life. I didn't learn this in church. I learned this in life. A lot of us are fearful of being successful. Mm-hmm. Success scares us because if we do have success, then we have to deal with deeper things. We have this line or queue of things in our life that we want to achieve and deal with. And I can tell you this, in my life, the passing of my sister never affected me so much as when I made the most money.
Oh.
So when I was struggling, I was okay. When I started making a ton of money, all of a sudden, I had to deal with all of the things that I had pushed under the rug for years just to survive. And that's what happens. A lot of times we as people are scared of being successful. What if I find a relationship and then things from my past come up and I lose the person or I sabotage myself or something happens? We can't worry about those things. You got to deal with one thing at a time.
Yeah.
Go on the first date. You take it one step at a time. You deal with things one step at a time. Because when you think about all of the things that you got to fix or deal with, you do nothing. You get paralyzed by everything that you have to do.
By that fear. That's true.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate you.
Okay.
All right, T Money. Go have that date. Have that date.
I will.